Hello everyone. So today we'll be talking about overflowing content. What is overflow? Overflow is what happens when there is too much content to fit in an element box. So let's see an example right here. This box has a height and the width. This means if there is too much content and it gets out of the box, there's the box as you can see. Let's see another one. This one. And the box is just this much wide, but the text is overflowing. This is called overflow of text, which just goes beyond the height and width of the box. Let's go ahead and try this in a code editor. Of course, we'll use VS Code, and let's go ahead and create index.html once again, and then let's go ahead and create styles.css. Let's create the HTML boilerplate once again. We have emit, which will just create the boilerplate code. Let's go ahead and create a div, which stands for division, as we know. And let's go ahead and set box sizing, border box, margin 0, padding also 0. Okay. So by this we are avoiding the default margin padding provided by the HTML. We have overwritten it, and let's go ahead and target our div. We're targeting the element selector. We can also use class or ID selector as we've learned previously, but let's go ahead and set it a height of, let's say, 100 pixel and a width of, let's say, 100 pixel as well. And now let's generate some text. We can do it by lorem 40, let's say. Now let's go ahead and see our website. We have a lot of text. We can see the border. Let's go ahead and add some border. Border 2 pixel solid red. Okay, where's the border? Border, let's inspect it. We can figure this out. Where is it? This div has block. Okay. Oh, I see. It has display of block. Let's go ahead and add it in line. Okay, I don't see any difference yet. But why is that? We're targeting div. Oh, we didn't connect the CSS, right? Silly me. Yeah, styles.css. Okay, so let's remove the display inline because it's no longer necessary. And as you can see here, there's the box. This is our div, which has a height and width of 100 pixel. Let's zoom in a bit so you can see better. Yes, so height and width of 100 pixel, 100 pixel. So this is our div, but we have a lot more text which is overflowing, as we can see here. So overflow, we can add overflow hidden. Let's go ahead and do that. Overflow hidden. So by this way we'll just hide the text which are overflowing below here. Right here there are more texts, but we are just hiding it. Okay, let's learn some more properties here. Overflow scroll. Okay, we can do this as well. Overflow scroll. So this will probably just, yes, add a scroll bar right here. So we can see the text that contains in here, and we also have a scroll bar right here. We can scroll through it. So none of it is hidden, but if I add hidden here, it will be hidden and we won't be able to scroll or see anything here, but we can inspect it right here and we get the whole text right here. Okay, let's go ahead and Remove some content from the box below. Notice how the scroll bars remain even if there is no need for scrolling. Okay. Let's add it to scroll again, and let's make the text a bit smaller, I guess. Not lorem 40. Let's go ahead and go for lorem 20. Oh yes, even if we decrease the text size, the scroll bars are still there because we're using scroll here. Okay. Uh, let's go ahead. Oh, we can use overflow X and Y as well. I remember this now. Overflow X and Y. This is the X axis horizontally. So let's go ahead and open a paint to show you guys which is horizontal one. So this is a horizontal uh, line. This is a horizontal line, and this is a vertical line. So this horizontal line is x-axis, and this vertical rule is y-axis. That's not even y. Okay, y. Yes. So this is x-axis, horizontal, and this is y-axis. So what we did here is overflow x equal to scroll. So we're just setting a scroll bar for this. Let's go ahead and add overflow y scroll. So only this vertical rule has the scroll. Let's go ahead and add some more lorem 30, let's say. Yeah, so as we can see, we have added overflow y. So y is the vertical axis, and x is the horizontal axis. Okay, so I didn't add overflow y, but as I have set it to scroll, and there are texts overflowing, it added overflow y automatically, I guess. I'm not sure. All right, let's go ahead and overflow auto. Yes, we can set to overflow auto as well. Let's go ahead and do that. So overflow auto is defaulted to scroll, it seems. But let's go ahead and see what does overflow auto do. If only you if on you only want to scroll bars to appear when there are more content that okay, so we're setting it to auto. So when we have like less text, let's go ahead and remove the text. We have very little text now, and so we don't have any scroll bar x or y. Neither axis have scroll bars. Let's go ahead and add lorem 100. As we've added the lorem 100, there are a lot more text, and then we have the scroll bars because we've set it to auto. So it will automatically determine if there are more text, then it will just add the scroll bars. Okay, so block formatting context overflow values, unwanted overflow in web design. Okay, so to summarize, we'll have overflow when we have a set height and width of a box, and then we have more text, then we can handle that. Let's go ahead and delete the height and width, and let's see what it does. Yeah, so it will just automatically take all of the necessary space needed and more, because it is a block level element now. So it is just taking the whole line of this one. Let's go ahead and set it to display inline, what which we've learned previously. So it will just take the necessary space, and the box just ends right here. As you can see, it ends here, it doesn't take the whole line. Let's go ahead and add block, and it will take the whole line. All right, so we've learned overflowing of text. So to avoid overflowing of text, we should not be setting a fixed height and width of any box, any divs, or any paragraphs, or anything basically. We should not be using fixed height and width. Instead, just let the browser determine which is what spaces are needed. As you can see, this is a mobile view. We did not talk about responsiveness yet, but this is as you can see, we can use iPhone 12 Pro. It is still fully responsive. But if I add height and width here, let's do the previous one. As you can see, it is overflowing once again and doesn't look good on your phone as well. So how did we get this responsive bar here? It's simple. We just go to inspect and then click the button right here. We can go ahead and set whatever device you want to see. Like we can access a Galaxy Fold, we can use iPad Air, or whatever we want. So this is basically a way to test your responsiveness. Whenever you're creating a website, make sure it's responsive. We'll talk about responsiveness a bit later on, but let's wrap up the video because it's already been a long video. All right, so we've learned overflowing of text and how we can avoid it. We can simply just use not use height and width, fixed height and widths like ever. Instead, just let the content figure it out how much space this needs. All right, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.